Well, hey guys, this is Andre Nell. From now on, I'm going to be going by the name MechMan. I know it's kind of corny, but I love mechs and I am a man, so it fits. And I've decided to put this channel toward one game particularly called Star Atlas, which is a pay-to-play game. I know a lot of people hate those kind of games, but it just has such potential. And I've spent, at one stage, many hours of my life playing games where I thought, I need to actually get paid for playing this. And I guess content creators can get paid. I'm not a content creator yet, but maybe with this I could aim to be. And if I look at Star Atlas, there is one mech in particular called the, I hope I say this right, Calico ATS Enforcer. And the amazing thing about this jet is it seems to have legs. So it is one step away from being a fully fledged Robotech Veritech fighter. So hopefully, if we could push this community, and in this project you can actually buy tokens which will allow you to be able to have development say, or political push in the game. But I mean, look at this, one step away. Just a little bit more of a transformation, and we can have Veritech fighters in this game. Now, I've already covered another game called, what is it? Phantom Galaxies, where you can transform to a mech. But this would be on such a higher level on the Unreal 5 engine, which is already metaverse ready. So this could become the biggest metaverse, the first proper metaverse, well, the first AAA metaverse, let's rather say, in the crypto space. This will be huge. If Facebook or Meta had chosen to go the Unreal Engine 5 route, they would have been light years ahead of where they are now. So this game has massive potential. But seeing this channel is new, let's run my intro for MechMan. Maybe it's a bit long. Don't you just love that Windows still needs to be activated? Alright, cool. Well, there's the intro out of the way. Let's get back to it. So, this is my Facebook page, MechMan Gaming. Upcoming events, and I go through all the different mechs here. You can also, from here, go to my various other links, like a website that I'm starting up. It's a free website at this stage, so there's a limit to how much I can put on. But there is my intro, MechMan Gaming, getting started, where I just take you basically through Star Atlas. If you click on this link, then it will take you to the Star Atlas page with the land sales and everything you can do here, and it will use my reference number at the top. So if you buy anything in game, so first you would connect your wallet, which would have to be a Solana wallet. It could be something like Phantom. It could be something like Solflare that I'm using, though they recommend the Phantom wallet. Or it could be something like even a Ledger, which I also have. So yeah, I might do a tutorial on how to do a Phantom wallet, Solflare wallet, Ledger wallet, and you've got a couple of others. I'm using Solflare. I like the name. And let's see. So from here, you get these tabs that you can go through. The showroom you will only have access to if you've bought a ship and had that ship staked in the faction fleet for at least a week. So let's see, yeah, this is actually a pretty cool website. They've got comic books, the land sale that's going on now, and yeah, where you can actually do governance with a token called, what is it again? Let's have a quick look. Just one sec while I try and find my crypto bubbles. Where are you, crypto bubbles? So these are the tokens that I'm interested in. Vault has caused me so much harm. I jumped in when it was skyrocketing. I think I've lost half my money in this thing. There we go, the Atlas token. No, not the Atlas token. That is what you buy stuff with. You see, it's been increasing. That's the game's in-game currency, Polis. So there it is. Using Polis, you can eventually get a say in the game. So if we get enough say in the game, we could say we want mechs, we want Robotech in this game, which would be pretty cool. Now, the idea of this channel is I want to get a certain amount of Atlas. When I do, I will be able to purchase certain ships in this game at 85% reduced value. And my hope is that people joining this channel, that I can help them get whatever ship they want at 85% discount depending on the ship. Now, for instance, all right, let's go to my favorite ships, which I do not have. I'm not going to, I don't want to connect my wallet right now. How do I just show you the ships? All right, we'll have to go. I'm not going to go to my bookmark. The ship I want to show you. All right, let's quickly go through them. This is a very cheap little one you can get, the cheapest one in the game. But it doesn't have any firepower, but it can gain you Atlas if you stake it in this faction fleet. The next most expensive one is the Opal Jet. This is a very, very good buy, but as you can see, only people are selling it. It's sold out from the normal thing, but it has capability to shoot, and it has capability to make you money. The next one, let's go through the extra small ships. The only other one that I think is good is this one. It has high firepower, amazing firepower. For the size of ship, it is 4 guns. It is fantastic, but it's very expensive. I think it's a little overpriced. Then you get this one that drops huge bombs. It is extremely overpriced. And this one, which is extremely overpriced and isn't much better than our Opal Jet. So I don't know why anybody is bothering with the Sus Solus. It's pretty, but I mean, it's not great. Anyway, that's going through the extra small. Then we get the X small. I'm not really interested in any of these. The taxi cab, which looks like the taxi cab from, what was it? Fifth Element. So you see here, the developers are still selling this thing. So where you would pay $60, it's insane, $60. I'm a South African. Anything we buy in dollars, because South Africa's money has been so devalued, is almost like 17 to 20 times. Imagine paying 20 times this price in dollars, because that's what it feels like to a South African. It's not just like 60. It ends up what? Not just 120, it's like 1,200. Imagine paying $1,200. That's what it feels like to a South African. It's insanity. But if we reduce it by 85% by getting a certain amount of Atlas, then I would give to my subscribers the chance to buy this thing at that reduced value. So let's see how much money we would end up saving. I've been doing a lot of calculations. So you pay $60 normally, though right now it's a 50% selling out, just over 50, 85% reduced. So that's times 0.15, 85% reduction, $9. You should be paying $9 for the ship. So if I can get this channel up and get enough Atlas put in, which I think would come to something like 200,000 Rand, which is an insane amount of money. It's like a million or something Atlas that I need. I mean, that is like my life savings. I don't feel like putting my life savings into a game unless I know it's going to be worthwhile. And it feels close to worthwhile, but if I can build this channel up and I can get people to join and then to link using my code that I gave before, which is this one here with a 687. So you can go to this Facebook page. Then, in order, as I have subscribers, and they say what they want to buy, if it's available, we can buy it at 85% reduction. I can buy it for you and sell it to you at cost. and maybe we'll even have giveaways for free. So imagine paying $9. That's a sixth of the price, or at least less than a third of what it's selling for. And what people are willing to buy it for, a third of what they're willing to buy it for. You buy it for $9, you can try and sell it at $29. We could make a killing. We just need somebody who is a whale. I don't know any whales. I've seen some guilds to join, but I don't hear any whales or guilds saying, you know, we're going to help our members. We're going to help you out by buying this stuff cheap. No, everybody's in it for themselves to make money. I believe the big fish or the whales should be helping the sardines. And I feel like a sardine at this stage. So you join with me. You join with this channel. We will become powerful together. Regardless of what faction or anything you choose to join the channel. Let's work together. And you know where I live, you know my name, you can know everything about me. And if I go back on my word, you guys can find me and beat me up. Anyway, we were going through the ships, extra small. Yeah. This is a pretty cool looking, more modern car. And this is the first one that actually looks like a jet. And this is pretty cool. Oh. If you look at all the different ways, where's some of its configurations, it's got like these limbs that move. I mean, that's mech-like, isn't it? It's on the way to being a mech. And you see, this is so close to Star Citizen. I just hope Star Citizen doesn't beat Star Atlas to doing mechs. But Star Citizen, you're not going to get any money back. Star Atlas could be bigger than Star Citizen, and you get your money back, and it's Unreal Engine 5, and it's already metaverse compatible. This is huge. This, in my opinion, is the biggest game you can get. So please, let's work together, and we can all make a lot of money and have a lot of fun doing it. What else is there? What else is there? There were some more ships. All right, let's go back. Ships. So on the website, I just show you a tutorial. I want to tell you guys well, I've basically given it away, but which ships I think you should be buying. But I'm trying to do it myself, so I don't want to give it away until I've built up my wealth a bit more toward the same. But yeah, let's see. So there are those smalls. Very good investment. Not right now, but when it becomes damage is important, this will be a great vessel to have. These two are the best to get right now, in my opinion. This one more for future-proof, this one for making money right now. All right, Opal J. All right, with the extra smalls, I wouldn't bother with any three of these right now. This is just cool looking. That's a cool one, but all overpriced. Don't bother with them now. Under the smalls, the Fumble Bios Erp. Very close to being a good deal. A little bit under. And then this has massive guns. It is a good buy. I shouldn't be telling you guys this yet. But, I mean, look at this. Where is it? So it's a small, but the weapons are medium. It's going to blow guys out of the water, especially if you're playing as the human faction, who are called the Mud, because I think they're weapon-based, so they're pretty strong. Back to here. And then the next one, Thrill of Life, boring, Medtech, so boring, Pierce, Rainbow Chi. Oh, I would love to get this. This is a cool fighter. It's going to have this conversion mode. It doesn't look too great. I think they should more, because it's got like this liquid metal look to it, I think they should more look at something like, what was it? It was a time-traveling story. The first co-pilot, the first pilot, oh, come on, I think it was a Spielberg movie. Movie, spaceship, boy, time travel, first something. First. This one. What was this called again? Flight of the Navigator. Oh, let's see what the ship looked like. Flight Navigator ship. Let's see. You see how it looks there? It looked like this, and then it would elongate itself into that for its speed mode. Now this reminds me. Look how cool that is. And then it had like this hover mode. It would go from that to that sharpened version. So this reminds me a lot of what they're trying to do with the ship. But this design, oh my word, look at this design. I think they should rather have a Flight of the Navigator. It could look like this, but morph into Flight of the Navigator, morph into different versions. There's one version where they have it with the laser guns. Let's see where that is. Yeah, it is. No, that doesn't look too bad. Look at that. But do rather the Flight of the Navigator with this kind of mesh. But this is a very cool fighter jet. It's now on the other end of the previous one. This might work better with the robot group. What are they called? The Uruk or something? The Ustur. So I've started a Ustur. They're more defensive. The Mud, which are the humans, are more attack, and these guys are more stealthy. Okay. Let's get back to the ships. Extra small, I will be adding a camera later on. It's just, I'm going to have to use my cell phone at this stage. Later on, I'll try and get a good camera so that you guys can see my mug. So, we're on the small ships. So yeah, the ones that I like the most. At this stage, I think the Fumble is your best buy. The Fumble Bios Erp, we're just going to call it a Wyatt Erp. This Wyatt Erp with the guns, that is a good buy, especially if you want damage. Rainbow Chi is awesome, but it is overpriced at this stage. It should come down quite a bit. The Tufa Fest is an interesting one. It's the one that is actually, it looks like an asteroid. So it folds up and you hide in space as a pirate, as an asteroid. And then when your prey comes flying across, you unfold from asteroid mode and you start blasting them as a pirate. I don't know if I'd get something like that. I don't want to attack people. I want to play a benevolent game. But it would be nice if you're being attacked and you fly into an area where you've got a lot of these waiting and the guy thinks, oh, I'm flying into asteroid field. And then as he's coming to attack you, suddenly all the asteroids transform into these things. He's like, oh my word, I've just flown into a hornet's nest. So it's pretty cool, this one. I also don't think it's priced right now. The ones that I would say, just the Fumble, Rainbow Chi is something I'd really like. None of the others really stand out. Some people might like the Medtech. The Fest, the Tufa Fest asteroid one is the only other one that stands out here. But I'll go into a more depth review later. Under our medium ships, what have we got here? Not so interested in the Thrill of Life, the Medtech. No, we did that. We want to move to the medium. All right, so there's a Evac. Boring. What else have we got? Evac, Hero. Yeah, none of these. Oh, the Mamba. The Mamba is the one that stands out here. This is a bounty hunter vessel. And it is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool. So it's got a brig. So when you go bounty hunting, you can put your prisoners in there and go collect your bounty for them. It is a slightly bigger. There is a smaller bounty hunter one, but I think this one's worth more. I did skip the smaller bounty hunter one. Let's just go back. So it's under our smalls. It is the Vazus Ambwe. This is actually also under the smalls. That might be worth it. It can also, so it's more like a one-man bounty hunter. It's also a pretty cool fighter. I actually like this one a lot. But yeah, it's further down on my list. But if you want to do bounty hunting and you want to do it solo, do it with this. If you want to do higher bounty hunting, get yourself the Mamba. I think the Mamba is a little better in the end. But yeah, pretty cool. Let's have a look. So that's under the smalls. Under our mediums, the Mamba is the one that stands out. Ooh, and the Rainbow Arm, which is a nice transport. but I think the Rainbow Arc would be a little better, which is more expensive. But this Rainbow Arm, I would like to be doing transporting, mining, building ships. And once we can start building ships, maybe we can even get people ships at a cheaper price on the channel, and we'll have a place where any one of my subscribers can come and craft ships. And we'll help you craft ships at the best price that we can do it, at cost, helping the little guy. So let's, I don't know, maybe a whale can join us, or help me become a whale, and we will all prosper together equally. But for that, you have to trust me. But I think that's a pretty cool design ship. I like it. It's very alien looking to the others. Okay, so there we go. That one stands out to me. So the Rainbow Arm, nothing else here. So it's the Mamba and the Rainbow Arm under the mediums. Now the large. Yeah, we get to the no, wait. There's one more under the medium. Yes, this is the mech one. How did I miss it? This is the whole point of this video. The whole point of this video is the Calico ATS Enforcer. Now look, Star Atlas still has a lot of them. We should be able to buy this. Whales should be buying this and making it available to us at what price? At what price? Because look at this. Look at this. $1,600. Are they out of their freaking minds? It should be costing $2,245 times 0.15, 85% off. It should be a $336, $37 ship at the most. That's the most you should be paying for this. People are willing to pay $500. We could buy it for this and sell it to them and make $200 profit. Come on, guys. There's money to be made here. And people are getting screwed. And look at this. This is your Robotech fighter that you've always wanted. The big thing about this. This is the ultimate shooting. It is, what was it? A medium. Did you see? What size was it? Does it say the size? Medium. It's a medium fighter. What weapon does it have? It has this massive gun, which is a capital slot. Capital weapon. Capital class weapon. This thing will blow up anything. Can you imagine a squadron of these Veritech fighters? We can have a Veritech squadron of our own. We will blow anything out of the skies, out of space, out of the water, out of creation with this fighter. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my word. Look at that gun. Capital class gun. Capital vessel gun. We get this medium fighter. Which if you buy a certain house, you can build these. We can start building these. And every one of my subscribers, we will make sure you get one of these at cost. In order of joining. Get this at cost. Help me build this channel. Help us get this at cost. And then, once we have enough polis, we will get them to take this from just being a Guardian mode Veritech fighter, which you're going to see now. You see, so it's here, flying. We will take it from there, that they take it to a full Battloid mech, that we can do a full transformation. So there we are, jet mode, Guardian mode, and all they have to do is flip this up, have two arms, have this come as a gun that you hold, and we can have a third mode of full Battloid Robotech mode. Can you imagine this in the game? It will be so freaking awesome. So yeah, this is the point of this video. The Calico, and also introducing my channel. So I think I'm going to end the video here. We can maybe go through other ships later on. Maybe quickly. But this is the main point. This awesome ship. So I just want to take us back. So under the mediums, the Calico Enforcer, the reason I made this video. The Mamba, very good. and then the Rainbow Arm, which is another one I want to get for transport. Best transport vessel. This one would work again best with the Ooster robots because it's got high defense. If we look at it, look at the ship. It has large hull reinforcement. I think it joins its shields with its hull reinforcement. Plus you get a pet, which can get your hull reinforcement higher. Plus if you go Ooster, the robot race, you can boost it even more. So for transport, it is going to be hard to destroy this thing. It's got a large warp drive on a medium ship. So it's pretty strong at surviving. It's got 4 medium, all right, everything else, but it's got a large impulse engine, so it's fast. It's got a large warp drive, so it's fast in going everywhere. Mess hall, it's got a cargo bay. It's got a lot of cargo that we can add, and it's got a lot of hull reinforcement. So this is a good transport for building up our economy. And then if we get our mud players to go for the Veritech fighters, they have an increase to attack damage. Nothing will come close to us, or we can even protect the Rainbow Arms with a rainbow cheese. Lots of little rainbow cheese. And the rainbow cheese is cool because it transforms between attack and defense and all kinds of modes where you can boost different parts of the ship. So yeah, these are the things I'm interested in. Rainbow Arc. Oh no, this is now that. Or the large we will get to. Basically the large, I'm interested in this Thripid, very awesome, and the Rainbow Arc. But that's for another video. We got the Mamba, we got the Rainbow which is the other transport, and we have the Calico ATS Enforcer. Now, if we manage to buy land, or if I manage to buy land, but my land is su land, mi casa es su casa. You will have a place where we can all congregate. I don't care what faction you're in, you just have to be subscribed to my channel, and we will join, and you will have a crafting space. Now this is the land sale. So let's go to home. Here is the land sale. You can just go through all of these. We go to the land sale. Select a faction. Ooster is what I'm currently. Mud, if you want to have high attack, choose the mud. If you want high defense, choose the Ooster. I just don't like the mud. They're called mud mudmen, and they've got all these funny little metal crap running through their faces. I thought I'll go full Robo Man, Mech Man, and go Ooster. But I might start another account for the mud, and then maybe give it to somebody. All right, you got the base tier. With this, you can make extra small fighters, so we can make the motorbikes. Look at the price on this thing. $68. We can reduce that by 85%, as I showed you. Look how it shoots up, $1,000. It's like 20,000 Rand. Imagine paying $20,000. That's what it feels like to a South African. It's insane. Insane amount of money for a game. But people are paying it. People have the money for it. But this will allow you to craft the extra small. I don't like any of the extra smalls. Next one up. This will let you craft the smalls. There are a lot of smalls that we had. We had the Arc, but a couple of things. So this would be a good one. But still, it's an insane amount of money. This I could barely afford. I could think about it, but not at this stage. I need to grow this channel or find a way to get the money. Next one up. Still crafting smalls. I'm crafting smalls there. Why do I want to spend so much money? But this is what we need. We need the legendary or the anomaly. Legendary is fine. If we can get a legendary building in each of the mud and Ooster and whatever the other guys were, sector, then we can reduce the price. Look at that, $153,000. That's insanity. Absolute fucking insanity. 153,000 times 0.15. This is what you should be buying it for. If you can get enough what is it called? Atlas coins and put it in. We can get it for $23,000, which is still an insane amount of money. But $23,000 from that. If we can do that, we have a clubhouse. We can spray paint the outside with advertising. You can come here. You can stay here. There should be lots of housing and rooms. And then you can craft any one of the medium, which means we can start crafting Veritech fighters. We can craft that enforcer till it's coming out of our ears, and every one of our members has one at cost or lower, or even giveaways. If we had the anomaly, it'd be even more fun. But this is fine. 3 of these. That would be the aim. But our first aim is to get enough money so that we can start buying these things at an 85% discount. At this stage, I think I've got about 70,000 invested of Atlas, and that gives me a 10% discount. 10% compared to 85. The whales are killing it in this game. We need a group of people who are going to decide, you know what? Yes, we've got one whale, but that whale is helping everybody in the community to get everything at the lowest price. So that the whales aren't becoming super evil and super rich and leaving the rest of us in the dust. So join with me, join with this channel, and we can all have Veritech fighters. Thanks, guys. So let's intro out. Come on, where is it? We'll go back. Haha, this is my favorite song from Come On and Conquer. I'm a mechanical man. I'm a mechanical man. I'm a mechanical man.